was just another day, like any other day, blending into all the days before it. I was busy in my office filing paperwork. So, I was filing some important paperwork. Suddenly there was a knock on my door. And I knew at that moment I should have never gotten involved. But I had a case, I had a client, and a chance to maybe make rent. So this is where it went missing, huh?
Yeah.
I had a case, a client, something to hunt for. She seemed like a sweet kid, so I thought I'd go at least investigate the scene of the crime. Oh, Velvet Underground on vinyl. Maybe she can't be completely written off. She told me her book of sketches was missing, stolen right out of her bedroom. There was nothing much to see here, just a bunch of angsty bullshit. What is this music these kids are listening to these days? I don't recognize any of this stuff. So I looked around, I looked for clues. I looked for something that led me to figure out what the hell was going on here. I think I've seen everything I can see here. I kind of need a new take, a different perspective. I wonder what the news media has to say about this. We should check out what the news has to say about this. You got a TV around here somewhere we can watch?
That is a damn good coffee. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is Phil here reporting live. I am located at an abandoned white corporate fast food chain where it appears there was some sort of crime scene. I'm not too sure at this point if it really has anything to do with Allie Badger's missing art piece. But time will tell. I do know that Private Detective Chuck Callahan is currently heading the investigation. As far as the police department is concerned, it's just a clusterfuck down there. Yeah, but if something comes up, we'll let you know. And now back to who's ever next, whatever. All right.
Well, that was pointless. Does your mom have any coffee? Suddenly I had an urge for coffee. I was starting to get the impression that there was something this girl wasn't telling me. So I thought I'd have to hand her off to someone she could trust a little bit more, maybe my supervisor.
Allie, do you mind if we record you for our records?
Not at all.
So what's really awesome is you are only 15, and the reason why I wanted to get you in my investigation room, Allie, is I want to know, like, what is it was your first time that, like, tapped you into realizing that art was for you?
Well, I would be in class and people, like, you know, on the first day of, like the elementary school, and they'd be like, well, what do you want to be when I grow up, or when you grow up? And I mean, I would say things like veterinarian, like, and like the stereotypical, yeah, and like the stereotypical, like, things like that. And then I realized that you have to do a lot of math, and even in like the younger years, I was not good at that. I wasn't good at math. I was okay at science, average at English, and then at art, I was kind of free to just not fit in the lines of what was right and what was, like, wrong as far as the solution goes, and I liked that a lot better. And I wasn't, when I did it, I didn't get down on myself because I wasn't good at it, because I realized that it's such a broad thing that it's not something that you can like mess up and then have it just be wrong. Like, it's very open-ended. I like it.
So what is your favorite type of artwork to do at this moment in your life?
Well, I would say that I'm trying to focus more on the fine arts because of goals that I have set that I've been dreaming of since I was like 8 years old, to go to an art school in Sweden, and it's a fine art school, so I want to be able to like draw and paint very like realistically and do more of like the I want to get into sculpting eventually, but I know that I don't want to like invest into that yet until I've like perfected my other mediums.
And what where do you kind of like get your inspiration for a lot of your?
Usually I'll be listening to a song, and sometimes when I'm listening to a song I'll like think of like a music video for that song in my head, which I don't know if that's like weird or not, but
I don't think that's weird.
Okay. That's good, but yeah, and then I get inspired by that, or I get inspired by the lyrics to a song. Like, I know that I'm inspired a lot by like Gorgoroth, Marilyn Manson, Huntress, sometimes even In This Moment, and just the, like, you know, the heavier stuff that really just makes you think. And yeah, that's, sometimes it's from tarot cards or runes or history, but most of the time it's music.
I kind of want to know, like, what do you hope that your art will have in this world?
Well, I mean, honestly, I think that along with many other people, I'm sure, that my biggest fear in this world is to not leave any kind of mark. And I want to leave some inspiration. I want to leave something for another 8-year-old kid, boy, girl, non-binary, whatever, to see it and think, I want to do that. I want to do that, and then have as much, like, have something that they can like grab onto and just create in a healthy like way, like, you know, and just vent in a creative way instead of like a harmful.
It's kind of like your emotional release.
Yes.
In a sense, yeah. It's coping.
Yeah. I mean, it's stressful. I know that like a lot of kids face like bullying, and I know I did when I was younger.
Too. Yeah, I totally did.
People like, they don't, different.
Yeah.
Stone the Witch, whatever, and it's a lot of kids, teenagers get into like self-harm and drug abuse, and it's not good.
No,
it's like
that's
there's
like the
not
best
much
way to
more
put
to
it.
say it.
Yeah.
And art is definitely healthy, and I mean, whether it's, there's not like a limit on art. Anything that you create is art. Like, this light put together is some kind of art. The art of engineering, the art of science, nails, makeup, art, hair, art, putting your clothes together, art, music, art, movies, art. There's like, it's everything. Art is everywhere. Now here's my notebook.
I listened to the tapes of the interview, and I realized there was a lot of information she was either holding back or didn't know. I returned to the scene of the crime, and sure enough, it was all just a ploy for attention. Try to get her art out there, get it looked at. The problem with that is, no crime, There's no case, and with no case, I don't get paid. If I don't get paid, I can't pay